This is KD8SLG. We'll be linking up to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net for the next couple hours. KD8BC Dustin has the first hour, and KI5OZZ Miss Nancy has the second hour. So, stick around, check in, it's a good time. I'm going to be linking us up now, so everyone please stand by. The net's going to start in about a minute and a half. This is KD8SLG, clear.
I think these repeaters are going to have their own net. K7QV.
W8WKY.
They're sounding good. This is John up here in Blackstone, Virginia. KE4WZJ. You're sounding good.
All right. Just wait here, because they're going to really get things going here. Nick and Dustin are getting things put together. Yeah, it sounds like the repeaters are going to have their own net, I think. K7QV. But, hey, a few minutes. Virginia station.
Okay, if y'all get started before I get back, this is John, KE4WZJ. Go in and tell them to check me in and out.
Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8PC, and I'll be net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker Net meets every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater Allstar node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Arkansas, Virginia, and various other repeaters. We ask you to key for a couple seconds before and after you transmit so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Kilo Alpha 8 Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8 LYJ, Bob in Barberton, Ohio.
KC8 FQV. Good afternoon, Nick and Dustin. KC8 FQV, Mark.
E5ENU, Kilo Delta 5, Echo November Uniform. Kilo, Claremore.
Chief Jim in Marion, Arkansas.
Runway 4, Italy, Charlie, Tango, and the 4ICT, Bob in Virginia.
November 5, Golf, Lima, Oscar. November 5, Golf, Lima, Oscar. N5, GLO, Bill, Oakhurst, Texas.
All right, guys, let me hold it up right there and make sure I've got it. Perfect. I missed a couple there. I had some pile-ups. Let me tell you who I did pick up. I have KD5ENU Gil, WA8KOC Fred in the mobile. I have AI5HV Greg and Miss Judy KI5EVE. I have KA8LYJ Bob. I have KC8FQV Mark. I had a station from Marion. I didn't catch your call. I'll be back for you. I had N4ICT Bob. I have N5GLO Bill. I have KI5TAQ. And then I also had a mobile station in Akron. I think I heard in there that I missed. So I'll come back for you in just a second. Let me go up here and catch the station I missed in Marion. Would you come back with your call, please?
Roger Rogers, Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Golf Golf, KJ5 DGG, Tim in Marion, Arkansas.
All right, thanks so much for coming back to me. And then there was a mobile station right there at the end in Akron. Mobile station in Akron. Would you give me your call, please, again?
W8HRF, Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, and KE8YUK, mobile.
Well, we got Josh and Lucy there. Good afternoon to the both of you. We got you on the list, and we'll get right back to you. We just have one mobile before you. All right, let's go with what we got. I may have missed a couple, but if I missed you, stand by, and I'll get to you in a few minutes. But let's start with Fred, WA8KOC. How you doing, Fred?
Watch, my good man. 88 EPC, this is WA8KOC. Thank you so much for getting me in and out of the way. I appreciate that. Always a really enjoyable time checking on a Boredom Breaker net. I hope you guys have a wonderful net, and I'm sure it will be wonderful. I'll listen on as far as I can. Take good care of yourselves. I don't even think I got a chance to spend a moment to say hello last week at the Christmas party. My apologies. Take good care of yourself, pal. Talk to you soon. KD8 EPC on the Boredom net, 73. Everybody, WA8KOC.
All right there, Fred, WA8KOC. Well, it's great to hear you out there, and as always, and I didn't make the Christmas party, unfortunately, but you know what? I'm glad that everybody had fun, and I'll definitely be sure to make the next one. So maybe we'll see you at like the January meeting there. But Fred, it's great to hear you. 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. Next, we're going to go down here and talk to WA8HRF, Mr. Lucy. Happy anniversary, guys. Go ahead.
88 EPC and the Boredom Breaker net, W8HRF. Good afternoon, Mr. Dustin. Wave a hand to Mr. Nick there behind the curtain. We are having a nice Wednesday so far. Made a big breakfast this morning. Betty says hi. And now we are on our way to go pick up a Christmas tree. And so that'll be fun. We'll get that all set up. And got some other stuff to do this afternoon. I can't even remember it all. But we're working our way through the list. And we'll relax a little tonight. So hope you have a good net. I'll pass it back to you so you can then throw it back to Miss Lucy. W8HRF, back to KD8 EPC. Thanks for doing the net, Dustin.
All right, Josh, wonderful to hear you out there. And we heard Betty in the back seat, so we'll say hi there, Betty. And now we're going to go talk to Miss Lucy, K8YUK. Good afternoon. Take it away.
In the net, KE8YUK. Hi, Dustin. Hi, just Nick. We are motor-bluing around, like Josh said, running some errands. Just on loose ends, we have some pottery that Josh started painting in the spring, I think, and then we forgot about it, and so we might finish that today. Like Josh said, Christmas tree, just lots of random things. And since we don't have the beacon net tonight, we might go out to Mays Valley out in Hartville or Kent area. I'm not sure which. But they have this neat music bingo that sounds fun to me. And there's no age restriction, so we can bring Betty. So we'll see if that happens or not. But it should be a nice day. Josh's breakfast was delicious. And last night we were pretty busy. We went on the train, right, Betty? Josh's mom, her Christmas present to us was taking us on the Cuyahoga Valley Polar Express, which was very, very generous. And so Betty got to look at all the lights and see Santa and the elves, right? Yeah. She had a really good time, and she was awake until midnight. It was great. I'm so tired. Actually, we got to sleep in, which was really nice. So hopefully that spells out the rest of the day. Hope everybody's taking it easy, driving safe. Coming up on Christmas, so don't forget to care about your loved ones and check in on them and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you down the log, everybody. This is KE8YUK, passing it back to Dustin. God bless everybody, 73s.
All right there, Miss Lucy. Well, that sounds like you guys have a fun evening planned ahead. We're going to miss you on the net tonight, but I think me and Nick are going to do some trivia, and it should be a fun time there. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy picking out the Christmas tree, and we'll say hi again to Betty there. She's our favorite person. So we'll say 73 to y'all. Have a great afternoon, a great evening, and we'll look forward to talking to y'all down the log soon. All right, I think that takes care of my mobiles. Let's go up here to the top and see what Gil's doing. KD5ENU, good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon. Just want to get in here and say hello. and then I'm going to the kitchen and fill up my mug with ice water. And then I am going to lie down and take a nap. I hadn't laid down since I got up at 3:30 this morning. So, it's time to check my eyelids. So, have a good net. KD5ENU, back to net control. 7-3.
W8WKY.
Net control.
All right, we heard you there, Gil. There's a station calling net control. Station calling net control. Do you have an emergency?
A triple in there, KD5ENU.
All right, Gil, I wasn't talking to you. I heard another station calling net control there, and since they were jumping in, I thought they might have an emergency there. So we'll stop again and ask one more time. Station calling for net control. Do you have an emergency?
Negative. 8-4, EKT. Over here. Just have to be at the hospital. Set the radio on.
All right there, station. Well, this is a direct net, so stand by. We'll ask for some check-ins here when we get to the bottom of the list there. So please stand by, and we'll get to you here in a little bit. AI5HV, Greg, good afternoon. How are you and Miss Judy doing today?
Good afternoon, Dustin, Nick, and everyone else on the net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, and Judy and I are just wrapping up a few smaller craft projects. We got the big one done. We got a serving tray done for our daughter, and we're going to take that out to her here in Arizona. So this will probably be the last time we get to check before we head out on our trip out there. And next time I talk to you, I will likely be a year older. So hope things are going well for you guys up there in Ohio.
Well, Greg, all is well in the world with me. I can't complain at all. Just hanging in there. We had a little bit of freezing rain this morning, and now it's just raining again now, so I won't complain there. But sounds like things are going good there, and we'll just say happy birthday to you early. And I just have to say, Greg, I certainly do enjoy seeing pictures of the pups there on Facebook.
Yeah, well, they sure enjoy going to the play place there, and we've been working on being able to get them in and out of the truck, getting ready for the trip. So I think they're there, and they really enjoy going to the play place with the other dogs and the employees there. It's kind of funny, but it's like it brightens their day when they walk in the door and they immediately the pups start talking to them. So they just put a big old grin on there from ear to ear.
You can't have a bad day when the pup's got a face like that there. So there you go. Did you have anything else for us today, Greg?
Well, I do want to take a moment to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will be back between Christmas and New Year, but I just want to wish everybody a happy holiday season. Hope you're all able to spend time with your family and friends over the holidays here. With that, I'll say thank you, Dustin and Nick, for running net this hour. I appreciate all you guys do for amateur radio, and want to just wish you a wonderful and blessed day and rest of your week. And I wish blessings to everybody out there on the net. I want to thank you for proxying in Miss Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo. And with that, I'll say 7-3 and turn it back over to you. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
All right there, Greg. Well, we'll say 73 to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and safe travels. And I'm sure we'll catch you on down the log real soon. But we'll say 73 for now there, and that's going to bring me on down to Bob, KA8LYJ. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon there, Dustin. This is KA8LYJ. Just catching up on some work here. Trying to get everything in the can before Friday for the holiday break. And XYL and I have our anniversary coming up Monday, and managed to snag a couple free tickets to the Holiday Pops concert at the Civic Theater for that night. So that's what we'll be doing. And if I don't check in on any nets between now and then, Merry Christmas to everybody listening. This is KA8LYJ, back to net control.
All right there, Bob. Well, that sounds like that should be a good time. And we'll say 73 to you. Merry Christmas if we don't talk to you before, but hopefully we will. And we're going to move on down here and talk to the northernmost mark, KC8FQV. Good afternoon.
All right, good afternoon, Dustin and Nick and everyone else on the net, KCFQV. Yeah, not a lot here happening, just another day. Yeah, I got everything straightened up and put away, I think. So, yeah, we had a little white stuff last night, but not much. So, we'll just send it back to net. Like we say, we have all these nets on Wednesdays. And I have a lot of activity at night tonight, too, and other things happening, and other nets add to the confusion of I have sometimes. Well, I have to try to keep them all straight. If I can do that through the day, that's good. So we'll send it back to net control, Dustin, KC8FQV.
All right there, Mark, KC8FQV. Well, good to hear you out there. And, boy, you keep that white stuff up there by you. I think we may have had a little bit early this morning, but it's all gone now. So there you go. Let's see here. Let's go on down the list to KJ5DGG. Tim, how you doing?
Good afternoon, Dustin. I hope everybody on the net's doing well. Not a lot going on here in eastern Arkansas, just a lot of rain. We haven't had a lot of that this year, it seems, and all of a sudden the heavens opened up, and my backyard looks like a lake out there. If I had a boat, I could launch it out there. This new pup we got is just keeping us moving, keeping us young, and I don't know, every time we sit down, we have to get back up and try to find her. That's part of the joy of having a new dog. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll give it back to you. It's KJ5DGG, back to net control.
All right there, Tim. Well, I'm glad you're getting some of that much-needed rain. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great afternoon, and I'll look forward to catching you again there soon. Let's jump on over to Bob now, N4ICT. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Good afternoon, Justin. N4ICT, just outside of Richmond, Virginia, and Glen Allen. Well, today's an easy day. I think I might give the little dog a bath in the house and get him ready for Christmas. He's about 18 pounds or so. Cabochon, his name is Dolby. Tomorrow is a busy day. I'm getting my second defibrillator pacemaker put in, and that should be good for about 8 years. So I'll be glad when that's behind me. I'll come home and rest for a few days, and then keep my hands from over my head for a while. Good thing I won't have to lift up anything too heavy. So I hope everyone has a nice holiday and enjoys the families and everything put in front of them with all the treats to eat, and enjoy the company. With that, we'll turn it back to you, Net Control, and thank you for letting me in here. Norway 4, Italy, Charlie, Tango.
W8WKY.
All right there, Bob. Well, I hope everything goes well for you tomorrow, and it's so good to hear you on the air, and I'll look forward to catching you on down the log real soon. Let's jump on over to Bill now, N5GLO. What's going on in Texas there, Bill?
Well, howdy, N5GLO to the group. We're having about 60s, mid-60s weather right now. Damp, a little foggy this morning, but pleasant. Cloudy. Other than that, doing good. About what do we expect? Well, kind of normal for this time of year here. And just doing our stuff to get ourselves ready for Christmas. And just nothing special happening, just enjoying life. N5GLO.
All right there, Bill. Well, good to hear everything as well there in Texas, and it's always a pleasure to hear you. So I'll say 73 to you for now, and I'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me over here to Taco Tim now. KI5TAQ, what's going on the taco truck?
Well, this is KI5TAQ, Dustin. Nice afternoon this time of the year. 46 degrees. Taco truck right now is not moving because, well, I'll be getting ready to get going to the playground pretty soon. But anyways, I'll just say to everyone out there, be very careful this time of year between now and Christmas, and maybe after Christmas, because everybody is, shall we say, getting their last-minute shopping done. And you got all the rush, the shopping traffic going on by malls everywhere, so be careful out there. And with that said, I'll send it back to Net Control. This is KI5TAQ.
All right, KI5TAQ. Well, Taco Tim, it's great to hear you out there, my friend. We'll say 73 to you and don't have too much fun there at the Big W this afternoon. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, as it were. We did pick up KUIB John there on Echolink, but I'm looking for some check-ins. So stations waiting to check in. Please call now.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, KI5WD, Donald in the Osage, only I'm not in the Osage, I'm mobile in Tulsa.
Kilo India 5, Oscar
Kilo Golf 4,
KI5OZ
Oscar
beyond Eggs, Oklahoma.
KG4OYS, mobile. Kevin in Lynchburg, Virginia, in and out. Have a good net.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins. Let me tell you who I've got. KI5WDM, Donald in the mobile. I have KI5OZZ, the Oz, Miss Nancy, and I have KG4OIS. Kevin was mobile in and out. Kevin, good to hear you. Have a great day, my friend. And let's see, we have John KUIB there, but we're going to start with our mobile, Donald, KI5WDM. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing really good. This is KI5WDM. I had to bring my wife down to Tulsa to go to a doctor appointment. So I got a hold of Ray, and we hooked up, and I got a rotator from him. So now I'm back on the way to where my wife is. Hopefully she don't get lost in that building. Anyway, and then I'll be going home, and if it's warm enough, I'm going to play on the tower project a little.
All right there, Donald. Well, I hope it stays warm enough for you to work on that tower project. And you know what? Rotators are always good to have there. You got to tell me what kind of beam are you putting up there to rotate?
I don't know yet. I've just been acquiring things that I need to get the tower together and think about getting it up. And then I'll consult with some people that are a lot smarter than me on antennas and have more experience. They have a lot of noise. Have more experience with antennas when I make a purchase. It's a good one.
There you go. Well, I'm looking forward to you getting everything together there, and we'll look forward to see what you do get up there. So, do you have anything else for us today, Donald?
No, sir, that's all I've got. Well, like the previous caller said, be careful out there, man. These people are idiots. KI5WDM. I'll be listening on the side, everybody. Have a great day. God bless. 7-3s.
All right, Donald, we'll say 73, and I'll tell you, this time of year, people really do forget how to drive. Yesterday I was out delivering food, and man, I almost got hit several times by people that weren't paying attention. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you there on down the log. And that's going to bring me over here to John. I think he's at the Big W. KUIB, good afternoon.
KD8EPC from KUIB. Good afternoon, Dustin, everybody out there in the net. And yes, sir, I'm at work. I'm being a good little elf and working away, filling all these last-minute orders. Hi. And, it's a busy time of year, and, everybody's on that holiday shuffle and busy, and especially the roadways, too. So, I think we'll all be happy a week from now when everything starts to slow down. With that, you guys, this is K8UIB. I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control. Thanks, Dustin, and thanks, Nick, for getting me in. You guys, 7-3s, y'all.
All right there, John. We'll say 73 to you, my friend. Busy, and we'll catch you on down the log, hopefully, this evening. We're going to say 73 to you, and we're going to go to the Net Control for the next hour. KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy, how are you?
KD8EPC and the rest of the Boredom Breaker netizens. I'm used to chiming in every morning on the Barometer net. Good gravy. No offense to anyone. Don't hold it against me. Anyway, KI5OZZ here, and I just want to give everybody a warning for the net this afternoon after the dynamic duo. I've got homework for you. It's really easy, I promise. Anyway, I'll be standing by until the top of the hour. Oh, and happy birthday, Greg. KI5OZZ, back to net.
All right, Miss Nancy. Well, two things for you. One, my dog ate my homework, so I'm not going to be able to turn it in today. And secondly, we still got a lot of net left before it's the top of the hour, so you might want to get a chair instead of standing by. But great to hear you, Miss Nancy. We'll look for you there at the top of the hour, and we'll look forward to see what you've got for us. We're going to say 73. We're at the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net, and I'm looking for some check-ins. Please call now.
India 7, Yankee Mobile. Very short time, though.
5, CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot, Yankee, Ray in Tulsa. Mike. This is Whiskey 4, Whiskey India Delta. Mr. Yogi down here in Richmond, Virginia, in the Mobile, portable. I'm just in and out, support the net. Thank you for being there for us, W4WID Mobile.
W8WKY.
KF5ADE. Hope I'm not stepping on anybody.
That was a nice orderly list of check-ins there. Let me tell you who I picked up. I have W5TOL Tommy. I have KI7AY Panama Jim in the mobile. I have K5CFY Mr. Ray. I have W4WID Yogi. There was mobile portable in and out. We'll wave a hand there at Yogi. And I haven't heard this one in a long time. KF5ADE Nickelodeon. How are you doing? We got you and you didn't step on anybody. Let's get to our mobile real quick and see what Panama Jim's doing. KI7AY, take it away.
Roger. This is KI7AY Panama Jim. Going to be a real quick one here. I just want to check in with you and say hello, and I'm going to run out of range of my little repeater. So, Nancy, take my check in early. You guys have a good day and Merry Christmas. Clear.
All right there, Jim. Sounds like we got you right at the end of your rope there. So 73, Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you down the log. So bring me up to the top here, W5TOL. Tommy, how you doing? All right there, Tommy. Lots of noise with you, but I got everything you had to say there, so thanks for stopping by. We'll say Merry Christmas to you, and we'll catch you on down the log real soon, hopefully. Let's go over to Mr. Ray now, K5CFY. How you doing there, Ray?
EPC and the net, K5CFY. Good afternoon there, Mr. Dustin. I wave a hand there at Nick on the keyboard. Good to hear everybody out there. And not much going on here. I got rid of some junk to Mr. Don there. So anyway, hope he can get that up and an antenna on it and everything. So it wasn't doing me any good, so hope he can use it. Anyway, I'll jump off of here and let you get on down the list, and we'll say 73. Everybody take care. Good to hear Nick at night in there. K5CFY, back to you there, Dustin.
All right there, Mr. Ray. Well, great to hear you out there this afternoon. And yeah, we had Donald a few spots above you, and he was telling us he came and got that rotator from you. So can't wait to hear what antenna he decides to put on top of it, and hopefully he gets the tower up there sooner than later. Let's go over to Nickelodeon now, KF5ADE. It's been a while. How are you?
Good afternoon, Dustin. This is KF5ADE Nickelodeon from out of Cibolo, Texas. We are live and in place up here in Ohio this afternoon. Yes, we did come up for Christmas. And so we're up here with the kids. I'm on babysitting duty right now, so I'm trying to keep it a little softer. But he's a pretty good sleeper, so he should be okay. A good shout out down there to Ray down in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma crew that we've been remiss about getting in out of cycle or logging in. and I hope this doesn't go too terribly long. And also, thank you for Nick for taking me in the can and saying, hey, so I got a message, but just now I replied to it, and I'm not sure because I'm terrible about text messaging. Don't know when they come in. I don't know when I answer them. So I'm a little lost. Usually I have Sandy help me out a little bit with the phone thing. But nonetheless, we're here. We're physically up here. Sandy's out shopping with the daughter this afternoon. And I'm on babysitting duty with the grandson up here in Suffield Township in Ohio. So I'll return it back to y'all. This is KF5 ADE.
Well, wonderful to hear you from Ohio there, Nickelodeon. And you tell Miss Sandy that we all said hello, and enjoy your babysitting duties. And if y'all have the chance, we'd love to hear you tonight on the Beacon Net, too, because I was just telling Nick the other day, I'm like, man, we haven't heard from Nick and Sandy in a very long time. So I'm glad that he texted you, you texted him, and glad to hear you're in the area and saying hello. So we'll say 73 to you. And we'll catch you on down the log real soon. And Nickelodeon was the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net, and I'm looking for some check-ins. Please call now.
Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra, AA8CS, Gary in Fairlawn, Ohio.
November 3, X-Ray Hotel, Mike in Forksville, Pennsylvania.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor Victor, 84 YVV, Jeff in Virginia.
November Tango, 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave in Copley.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
Kilo X-Ray 5, Mike Oscar Tango, John in Oklahoma City.
I'm going to just recheck and say very orderly check-ins, KC8, FQV.
Well, it was a nice orderly list of check-ins there. Let's see, we have AA8CS, my president, Gary. N3XXH, Mike. We have KD4YVV, Jeff. NT8D, Dave. We have KD5AFS, Grant. And we have KX5MOT, John. All right, let's start at the top here with my president, AA8CS, Gary. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dustin. Good to be here, and just another fabulous day in Ohio. A little bit of rain, lots of gray, soupy temperatures. You just gotta love it. Not a whole lot going on. Verified on next Tuesday night, the Club Net, which is Christmas Eve. We will have a net at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're not doing anything, or if you're not up in the sky delivering gifts, you might want to stop by and say hello. Jerry Stroop, by the way, NC8HDP will be turning the dials that night. So we thank Jerry for stepping up, and that's a good thing. Yeah. So business as usual, it looks like. Not a whole lot else, Dustin. Just getting ready for beer night tonight. Oh, yeah. The beer never stops flowing, that's for sure. Anyway, should be fun meeting up with friends this evening. And, of course, don't forget about the Barometer Net tomorrow morning at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Come on down, everybody, and check out the Barometer Net if you haven't already. That's all I got, Dustin. Take care. Have a super-duper day, and we'll talk to you again real soon. This is AA8CS. Back to net.
W8WKY.
All right there, Gary. Well, wonderful to hear you out there today, and good things happening this afternoon. And beer night. What's better than beer night? And I'll tell you, I hope that we hear you after beer night tonight, and we'll try to make that Christmas Eve net. But you know, Sasquatches are pretty hungry, so I think I'm going to be out there reindeer hunting. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me on over to Mike now. N3XXH. What's going on?
Well, good afternoon. What's going on? Well, been trying to take a TIM course, Traffic Incident Management, and it won't let me get into Module 9. I don't know why, so just firing an email off to see if I can get help with that. Then I can finish that up. Got to have that to drive the ambulance. Anywho, getting ready to order a Ballam for the HF antenna. The snow took it down. My guy wires, when we had that snow a while back, that was real sticky. My guy wires were 4 inches around. And I'm sure the antenna was too before it decided that it was going to give it up. Snapped it off right at the Ballam. Well, anyway. Trying to work with, getting new connectors on there. I guess I screwed one of the eyelets too much and dropped the nut off on the inside, and it's rattling around in there, so I got a new Ballam I'm ordering here. There's a guy, antennas by KM4HLF down in Florida. He's got a one-to-one Ballam that's got all stainless steel hardware, and it doesn't rely on the eyelets or the eye bolts to make contact for the HF wires. They come out the side, and the eyelets are just for hanging purposes. I like that idea. So we're going to get one of them ordered, rated at 1,000 watts. And let's see, just trying to keep up with honeydews around here and different things like that. So I guess that's it. Looking forward to seeing some family over Christmas and see what I can get done around here. Hopefully the weather's not too bad. Certainly need to do some firewood, and I think I'm going to wind up doing that for next year now. N3XXH, back to net.
All right there, Mike. Well, great to hear you out there, and sounds like lots of things happening there, and best of luck with your firewood. So we're going to say 73 and go over to Virginia now and talk to Jeff, KD4YVV. Good afternoon. All right, let's try this again. KD4YVV. Jeff, are you still with us?
W8WKY repeater PL1 14.8.
All right, nothing heard. We're going to go on down to Dave, NTAD. Good afternoon.
Good morning there, Dustin. You got a beautiful Ohio gray day here in Copley. I'm trying out my emergency attic antenna. So I'm just on a quarter wave ground plane. Thanks, Jim, WBA VMW. I want to make sure I have something that I can use in a lightning storm, and so we fixed an antenna up in the attic. It's only about 3 feet tall at the peak. It's very shallow pitch roof, so I don't have a whole lot of room up there. So we're testing it out, see how it's working. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday and getting ready for Christmas. I'll throw it back to you. Make sure I'm getting out there, Dustin. Back to net control, NTAD.
All right there, Dave. Well, your signal is excellent. I mean, that full quieting, no problems at all. So, I would use that antenna lightning storm or not to get into this machine. I mean, it sounds absolutely phenomenal in my book. But, I mean, I don't know what you usually sound like at the base, but that antenna's working. So we'll say 73 to you. Dave, have a great afternoon, and we'll hopefully catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me on over to Grant, KD5AFS. Afternoon, Grant. What are you smoking?
KD8EPC, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Dustin, and howdy, Nick, on the keyboard there. Nothing on the smoker today. I've been running around this morning. I'm trying. I think I've just about got the Christmas shopping I need to do wrapped up. I've got one more little thing to check on tomorrow morning early, and then I'm going to stay away from the stores till the holidays are over. Other than that, everything's good. We're 45 degrees. Got a pretty nippy north wind here today, but I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit tomorrow and then get cold again Friday. So weird weather we got coming through here. Other than that, just want to check in and say hi to you guys. Everybody have a great day, and I'll send it back to Net. KD5AFS.
All right there, Grant. Well, great to hear you. And I'll tell you, while you're out doing your Christmas shopping, don't forget I like things that say ICOM on them. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. And we're gonna go down to KX5MOT. John, how you doing?
Doing pretty well here. Actually mobile here in Oklahoma City on my lunch break here, about to run in and do a little bit of Christmas shopping. So about to be out of the truck here, but I don't have much else to say. I just wanted to check in. This is KX5MOT.
All right there, John. Well, best of luck with your Christmas shopping. And sorry I didn't know you were mobile, or I would have gotten to you far sooner there. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great day, and we'll look forward to catching you down the log. All right, we're at the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I got plenty of time and empty lines to fill, so stations waiting to check in. Please call now.
KD4YVV, recheck.
KC5JVK, Kilo Charlie 5, Juliet Victor Tango, Bush in Ardmore.
Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo Golf, KC5 RBG, Shannon in Tulsa.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins. Once again, we got a recheck from KD4YVV Jeff. We have KC5GVT Butch, and we have my good friend Shannon, KC5 Real Big Guns. Let's start here at the top with Jeff, KD4YVV. Take it away.
Hopefully I'm in a repeater. I'm not sure what happened, but I didn't hear you call me to return the talk, but some reason the repeater or something down here didn't connect. But I was listening to everybody else talking, and then it got quiet, and I figured that must have been the time I was supposed to get in there. But anyway, it's 61 degrees. The high's supposed to be today. I've been running around, running some errands, got them all done an hour early. I went to the funeral home today to see a good friend pass away. But it's good to see the fact he changed his life and became a Christian and accepted Jesus. That was the most exciting part about it, knowing the fact that I know he's in heaven now. But outside of that, I guess it's one of those crazy days in the airways. Anyway, KD4YVV, back over to you.
W8WKY.
All right there, Jeff. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I called for you twice, and we didn't hear nothing, so we moved on down the list. But glad we were able to get you back in there, and we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me on over to Butch now. KC5GVT, good afternoon. How you doing?
Yes, sir. That's KC5JVT, Juliet Victor Tango. I'm as happy as a boy with a silver dollar. The postman just brought me my Christmas present that I bought for myself. A Raspberry Pi. I'm going to get it set up on Allstar if I can figure it out. It might take me a day or 2 or 3 or 4, but I'll get it figured out. So it won't be long, I'll be on Allstar. Anyway, it's 65 degrees down here in Ardmore. It's kind of cool, really. Anyway, that's all from Ardmore. This is KC5JVT. Back to net control.
All right, KC5GVT. Well, Butch, it's great to hear you out there, and good luck getting your nodes together. And that Allstar 3.0 is pretty nice. The newest one is, I've been using it, and it's pretty easy. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you there down the log. And that's going to bring me over to my good friend Shannon, KC5 Real Big Guns. How are you, buddy? Take it away.
Hello there, Dustin and Nick. Didn't think I was going to get in today, but I finally did. Thank goodness. Turn this down. There we go. And but yeah, it's good to hear you all on. Beautiful day out here. A little bit cool, but beautiful nonetheless. Just getting some errands done. Just had me and Amanda went to lunch, which that was nice. And just running some errands this afternoon. I had PT this morning, and I'll tell you, they really wore me out today. But, you know, anything to get me better. I just want to keep progressing. So there you go. Talked to Nick the other day, just Nick, and that was a really good chat. Wasn't on a net or nothing. We just, he came back to me and we chatted, and it was a really nice chat. You know, reminded me of the old days when us three would get on there and just have a little round table with us. Need to do that again, man. With that, I'll let you go ahead and get on down the list, getting close to the end of the hour. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless, and 73, and Merry Christmas. Back to the net control.
All right, Shannon, well, always great to hear you, and I'll tell you, we do need to get out there and have more chats. I certainly miss it. I don't get on the mobile I used to, and I don't get on at the base. Like, I'm always in, but I got everything. We should be doing that more often. So we'll make sure we get 7 afternoon, and we'll catch up down the log. All right, I've still got plenty of time and empty lines to fill. This is KDD Breaker Net. I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo, 8 Tango, Quebec Romeo, KTUR, keeping me in town.
LG, Nick in Orville.
Delta Lima Hotel, Dave, Hagerstown, Maryland.
All right, who I picked up here, KTQR Keith, BW3DL thanks for the clarification. We're here in TQR. What's going on?
KAPC, good afternoon, Dustin. Weather on the Boredom Breakers net. I get it up. I'm busy doing some things down here to check and completely lost track. I'm outside yesterday, hooking up the rotor for the rotor all the way into the shack. I had it up and I just tested it out, rotating it clockwise, counterclockwise, around, all the way around. But it works, and I think myself back. I just shut that ran. I realized, it's almost 2 o'clock. I want to get in. And good to hear you today. And with that, I think I care out there with the weather we have here in Ohio, and what are you going to take on the highway?
Right there, Keith. Glad you're here. So, we'll catch you now. All right there, Dave. Well, great to hear you out there. Before you go, you said you make tools of some kind.
That kind of stuff done. It's pretty much just anything. You just have to know the recipe for different things. So it would be interesting, but okay, good hearing you. Good talking to you. W3DL, like control.
W8WKY.
All right, very good there, Dave. Well, thanks for the comeback, and we'll say 73 and have yourself a wonderful afternoon. And that's going to bring me on over to Justin now. W2LN, how you doing?
Doing well. Just a mild correction to that. You said W2LN. It's K2LN, Kilo to Lima, November. Yeah, I'm just across the river from old Dave there. We've spoken to each other in person. Just about 8 miles away as the crow flies, so not very far away at all. And we're sharing the same weather. It's kind of a dreary-looking day outside. A little bit of moisture falling down from the sky. No snow. Bright and warm sunshine. It's just overcast and looking doomy and gloomy outside. But other than that, it's a mighty fine day. Early
morning, aka last night, I was able to finally collect a contact from the oceanic region of the world, getting me the Continents of the World award on QRZ, so I'm happy with that. I was quite excited when that happened, and yeah, we're moving right along. I've been having a lot of fun with the HF rig lately. Definitely now that it's in its more or less permanent home, it's definitely been getting the work out, and she's doing good. The old Yaesu FT710. If anybody out there is looking at getting one, don't think anymore. Pull the trigger and get one. It's awesome. Other than that, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their afternoon and an even better rest of their week. We're over halfway through the hump day, so we're on the easy side now. On the easy side. This is K2LN back to net.
All right there, Justin. Well, thanks for joining us, and sorry for messing up your call sign. We had it right in the log, too, and I don't know why I said it the other way around, but man, sounds like you got a lot of good things going on. Enjoy that Yaesu there, and we'll catch you on down the log. Speaking of Yaesus, and last but not least on the list, at the back of the bus, KD8SLG, just Nick, the man behind the curtain. What's up, Nick?
And Yaesu fanboy. That's right. KD8PC, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Dustin, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens. I just wanted to jump in and throw out my blurb for the Beacon Net tonight at 10 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-ins start a half hour before the net. Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there because we are linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. So, it's you and me tonight, Dustin. We should have a good time. I've got my trivia question all lined up. I'm sure you do too. And hope to hear a bunch of you there. Thanks, Dustin. This is KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right there, Nick. Thanks for the great blurb, and thanks for doing everything you do behind the scenes there. I think we will have fun, and I'm kind of still coming up with a trivia question, so hopefully I'll have something good by tonight. But you know what? It's going to be lots of fun. We haven't done the Just Nick and Dustin show in a long time, so it'll be fun to do that there, and it'll be good times. So we're going to say 73 to you for now. I'm overtime here, top of the hour, so I'm looking for KI5OZZ. Miss Nancy, are you ready to take the helm?
KD8EPC, this is KI5OZZ. Yes, sir, I am, and I will let you sign out.
All right, thank you so much, and thanks to everybody that checked in within the hour. We couldn't do this net without all our wonderful check-ins there, so we're going to say 73 all the way around. Miss Nancy, have a great net, get lots of check-ins, and we'll hopefully talk to you again later on down the log. With that, this is KD8EPC. I'm clear and turning net control over to KI5OZZ 73.
Well, thanks again, Dustin, and thank you to Nick, the man behind the curtain there, and good to hear you in there, and great net. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second hour of the Boredom Breaker net this afternoon. This is Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5OZZ, the Oz. And the handle is Nancy, November Alpha, November Charlie Yankee. And I said that I have some homework for you. Well, I kind of lied because I let time get the better of me, and I didn't realize until a few minutes ago that a week from today is Christmas Day. So that kind of scrambles my works. Let me give it a break. So I'll go ahead with the question of the day today, and two parts. I'm going to kind of combine them. First question is, and nobody feel on the spot for this. This is what the homework was going to be. If there are any events, nets, or repeaters, or frequencies, whether they be HF or any other band, that is going to have Santa on for the kids to talk to, please let us know. That was going to be the homework, but if you happen to have it handy, give it to me, And backup alternate, if you don't know, is what is your favorite holiday or winter traditions? This is KI5OZZ on today's Boredom Breaker Net. Please come in with your call. I'm listening.
Echo November Uniform, KV5 and Usual. Claremore.
KC8 FQV Mark.
Whiskey Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8 KOC, Fred, Akron, Echolink, Mobile. Finance.
Well, I guess we'll do it and throw it in for the second hour for the group. This is KF5ADE.
KOC in Mobile. Fred, go ahead and take it. Welcome this afternoon.
Nancy, thank you so very much for taking my check-in and letting me get in here and out of the way for everyone else. Appreciate all you do on your end, and your questions are fabulous. I think there's an 80-meter net that's a Santa watch or something. I'm not certain of the frequency. Haven't done that. A little too old for me. But when it comes to the next question, I have to say my favorite holiday tradition, instead of turkey or ham, it's lamb, a leg of lamb. And my darling bride works it up so tough, everybody'd be really hard-pressed to say no to that. It's really good. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. I hope I get to hear you before Christmas Day. But if I don't, have a Merry Christmas. Be safe. And again, thanks for what you do for amateur radio and your wonderful questions. KI5OZZ and the Boredom Breaker Net 7-3, everybody. WA8 KOC.
Well, thank you, Fred, and a very Merry Christmas to you, but I'm 99.9% sure that I'll be yammering with you on the barometer net between now and then. You make sure and mobile safe out there, and 73 at you. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll clear with WA8 KOC, and let's hop up to the top and grab Gil, KD5 ENU. Welcome to the net this afternoon. Favorite holiday traditions or any frequency that might have Santa if you got it?
Well, somewhere they will announce, I don't know when, but usually they have Santa Watch on, I think, 2 meters or 70 centimeters. I think it's on 2 meters. I can't remember where. Locally somewhere anyway. But other than that, I don't know. And just anything for Christmas. You know, eating, partying, whatever. Speaking of partying, there's going to be New Year's coming up, so I don't want everybody going out and partying and drinking. If you're going to drink, stay home and drink for New Year's in that way. Because I guarantee you, there's going to be a lot of checkpoints throughout the whole nation. So just watch what you're doing. And I guess that's about all. As far as the second question, I don't know. It's been so long since my kids and everything, and you know, I've been around. Denise, my friend, and I are going to have Christmas day after Christmas, and she's going to be bringing Christmas dinner over to me at the same time. So we're going to have our Christmas on the
on the 26th. Okay. Before I time out, KD5ENU, back to net control. Have a good net.
Well, thank you, Gil. And yes, you know what? Hearing about the different kinds of eats, like Fred's lamb dinner, I'd love to hear about things like that for the celebratory feasting, for sure. You make sure and have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll clear with KD5ENU 73 at you, and hop on down here to Mark, KC8FQV. Welcome to the show. If there's any radio things going on with Santa, let me have it. And what are any holiday or winter traditions that you like to do?
All right, there it goes, KCFQV. Now, I know that I've heard about Santa nets, and I have listened to them on Echolink and that, but it's been some time now. But no other traditions really. So, not much. So I'll just send it back to your way, to the odds, Nancy, KCFQV.
Oh, great hearing from you, Mark. Have a wonderful Wednesday, 73 at you, and we'll clear at KC8FQV, and let me give a update from the Blue Room. There is a website you can go to called CQSanta.com. That's Charlie, Quebec, Sierra, Alpha, November, Tango, Alpha.com, and see what that is going on. I believe that has to do with the 80-meter Santa watch, but I could be mistaken. And then thank you to Grant for that, KD5AFS, and Nick, KD8SLG, piped in there and said that there's an All-Star Christmas Eve net on All-Star node 355-800. I repeat, 355-800 from 6 p.m. Eastern on, and the call sign is November 1 Sierra. Again, that's All-Star node 355-800. Thank you, gentlemen, for chipping in that. And we will take some more check-ins. If you have any shenanigans going on the radio that you know about, please let us know. Or tell me what your favorite holiday or winter tradition is. This is KI5OZZ on today's Boredom Breaker Net. Please come in with your call. I'm listening.
This is KA8LYJ, Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, Bob in Barberton.
Well, Bob, I got you, but I missed your call sign because I was reading what Nick had to say in the Blue Room. So I got Kilo Alpha 8, and if you could come back with your suffix for me, please.
Roger, that's Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet. Thank you so much, Bob. Welcome. And what's shaking in Barberton right now?
Well, according to the Ham Radio Facebook group, the Santa net is at 3.916 megahertz, 7 p.m. Central Time, with check-ins a half hour before, and it runs between Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. And my favorite Christmas tradition is Christmas cookies, of course.
Well, there are worse things to be had for sure. And I used to do Christmas cookies, and I haven't done them for quite a while. But I think I might be getting the itch to do some more.
I'll stick my address in the blue room. Hi.
Roger that. Well, I tell you what, if anyone wants to come over and help me make Christmas cookies, they can stuff their face. How's that? You got anything else for us, Bob?
No, that ought to do it. We'll turn it back over to Net Control. This is KA8LYJ.
Well, you make sure and have a wonderful Wednesday. Good to hear from you. And 73 to you. We'll clear with KA8LYJ. And today's question of the day is, what is your favorite holiday or winter tradition? And if you have any info on a Santa net or Santa being on the radio, other than what I've already said, please come forth with that. But let me make a correction real quick. That 355-800 is on Echolink, not Allstar. I repeat, that is Echolink, not Allstar. And the 3916, that's a net that goes on all the time, but they're doing holiday version, I believe, with Santa in the house. So great to hear that. Thank you for that, Robert. And Grant on the Blue Room, appreciate that. So please come to your call. This is KI5OZZ. I'm listening.
Kilo Delta 8 Echo Papa Charlie KD8EPC, Dustin in Medina, Ohio.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB, John in Ohio. Recheck.
Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
KF8 AHI Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Hotel India, Mike Barberton, In and Out Mobile.
What a splendidly organized group of check-ins. Let's see, I've got KD8EPC at the top of the deck here. I've got KE8UIB, I assume, at work. And Grant, KD5AFS, and Mike, thank you for your mobile in and out. You make sure and mobile safe out there. 73 to you. We'll clear with KF8 AHI. Thanks again for popping in and saying hello. All right, up to the top of the list, Dustin. Looks like you're saved from having homework anyway. KD8EPC, you got it.
W8WKY.
All right, Miss Nancy, KI5OZZ, and the Boredom Breaker Net. Well, my favorite tradition is getting together with my friends a couple nights before Christmas, and we bake all the Christmas cookies and make chocolate-covered pretzel rods and all that good stuff, and watch Christmas movies and drink hot chocolate. Yearly tradition we've done for at least the last decade. So that's coming up here in a couple of days. Otherwise, I don't have a lot for you. I did get a new mag mount in the mail today. I was pretty excited about that. It's a 3/8 24 thread 6-inch mag mount. I'm going to use it to experiment with some ham sticks on my van and see if I can play a little HF here because I'm limited on what I can have for antennas. So looking forward to playing with that this afternoon, and that should be fun. That's all I've really got for you, Miss Nancy. Thanks for taking my check-in. Have a great afternoon, and we'll catch you there on down the log. With that, this is KD8EPC, back to Net Control.
All right, well, congrats on the new mag mount, and hopefully you'll be able to play with that and get on the air mobile and haggle us and give us shenanigans and malarkey that way. Great to hear from you there, Dustin. We'll clear with KD8EPC. Have a wonderful Wednesday and 73 at you. And let's go pick up John, I'm assuming at work, making that nickel. KE8UIB, welcome to the net.
KI5OZZ from KE8UIB. Good afternoon, Nancy, everybody out there on the net. And oh, yes, ma'am, I am working away hard for those nickels. And, you know, a good little elf, I guess I should say. Hi. Oh, traditions. The wife and I really love to watch old Christmas movies and stuff, and both of us love the old Christmas carols, especially the 1954 black and white version. So, you know, that's just kind of one of our just laid-back holiday things, and then I usually traditionally try to take a week off of work during the holidays. So, with that, you guys, I'm going to head back to work. This is KE8UIB, living the $5 dream, a nickel at a time. 7:30, y'all, and Merry Christmas, Nancy, if I don't talk to you beforehand.
Well, thank you, John. Christmas to you and yours, and enjoy the movies and the rest of the shenanigans that go along with that. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and don't make sure to work the job and don't let it work you. Hi. 73 at you. We'll clear with KE8UIB and come down to Grant, KD5FS, and congratulations, by the way, Grant. You're number 42, which is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Welcome to the show. Come on in.
KI5OZT, KD5AFS. Well, I hadn't even paid attention to what number I was, Nancy. Good afternoon, Nancy, and everybody else out there. Let's see. Yeah, that CQ Santa net is the only one that I've heard about around here. But I'm sure there's others out there. You would think there would be. And as far as the Christmas traditions, well, this is kind of a old one when the boys were young. You know, you'd be sitting in the middle of the living room floor at midnight trying to put a bicycle or a Hot Wheels track or something like that together. And things generally didn't go too well, but I got it done. The one I have today, now that the boys are grown up and gone and I don't have to fight them over it, is sneaking into the kitchen and grabbing a chunk of cookie dough or pie crust dough or whatever while all the bacon's going on. So I guess that's it. Other than that, all's well here, Nancy. Thanks for running the net and picking me up. And I'll send it back to you. KD5AFS.
Well, Grant, I can tell you that sneaking the snacks, it doesn't matter if it's sweet or savory, goes on in this house all the time, and along with the hand spanking and et cetera that goes along with it, or shushing out of the kitchen and so on like that. But good stuff right there for sure. Thank you for checking in. Great to hear from you. Have a wonderful Wednesday and 73 to you. We'll clear with KD5AFS, and let's pick up Greg, AI5HV, our Blue Room check-in. Welcome to the net this afternoon. Give us a favorite holiday tradition and or, if you happen to have it, any net or frequency that might have Santa for the kids to talk to.
Good afternoon, Miss Nancy, and everyone else on the net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. I don't know of any other than the CQ Santa one there. With regard to a Christmas kind of tradition there, I know we always love to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. The other thing that I usually try to do in December is celebrate my birthday multiple times. It's on the day before Christmas, and growing up as a kid, I didn't have a lot of birthday parties, so as an adult I try to enjoy that more often, but I haven't, we've been so dang busy, I haven't even had a chance to celebrate my birthday yet, so even though it's not for another few days yet.
Right on. I kind of sort of feel your pain, or on the radar of it anyway, but because Travis's birthday is on the 28th, so I know he feels your pain because he got birthdays and Christmases, you know, all together at the same time. But I believe his mom did for quite a while, make sure to wrap something in birthday paper for him. At least one thing. So there's that.
Yeah, it's kind of a catch-22. You're right. Don't really, you don't really feel like your birthday is very special, especially growing up as a kid. I think that's an important thing. But anyway, it's all good. Can't go back and change the past, and just try and enjoy the time going forward, and hope for the best.
Yeah, or you could do like there's this newer generation is doing half birthdays, and just declare it 6 months from now and call it good.
Yeah, well, that's something that my mother-in-law said she was going to do, is start, having half birthday celebrations for me. That was not too long after Judy and I got married, and I never had a half-day birthday celebration, so not sure what happened there, but again, it is what it is, and no sense in crying over spilled milk, so to speak.
Yep, roger that. Oh, anything else you got for the net for us today?
Well, I just want to wish everyone a most wonderful Christmas and this holiday season. Hope everyone is able to spend time with their family and friends. And Miss Nancy, I want to be sure and wish you and yours most wonderful Christmas as well. So with that said, I'll say thank you for running the net this hour, and I'll turn it back over to you. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor 73.
Oh, 73, back to you there, Greg, and you make sure and wave howdy to Miss Judy for us, and have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll clear with AI5HV. And I'm going to go on here and say something that one of my radio buddies did. Last year or the year before, the little kid that was at the job site, I think that he had missed writing a letter to Santa or something like that. And let me give it a break or something. Here, hold on just a second. So the kid had wanted to talk to Santa or write a letter, such nonsense, and he happened to have his mobile rig right there, and he called up one of his buddies that was always on a simplex frequency, and just started calling CQ for Santa. And his buddy knew exactly what to do, and he picked up and said, "Ho, ho, ho, Merry Christmas." So if you hear something for Santa because a little kid wants to talk to him, you know what to do. So with that, this is KI5OZZ on today's Boredom Breaker Net. So the question of the day, sort of, kind of, I guess, is what is your favorite holiday tradition or winter tradition? And if you have any frequencies or events that include Santa for kiddos, let us have it. Come on in with your call. I'm listening.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh Mobile with KE8YUK. Miss Lucy.
Kia at A, Sir Pato, Sir. Art in Wadbert, Ohio.
Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Alpha, Brewster, Ohio.
November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave in Copley, Ohio.
Great bunch of check-ins right there. Josh, I got most of your call. I had to run across the room and do something, so I did not have my pad in front of me. If you could come back in here and give me yours and Miss Lucy's call sign for me once more.
Sure thing, Miss Nancy. I got a funny image of you running across the room in my head now. Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot W8 HRF, and Lucy is Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Kilo KE8 YUK.
Splendiferous, and thank you so much. I've got Mark in there, WE8 SFS, I believe. I got Neil in there, WD8LLA, and I've got NT8D Dave. So, Josh, you're at the top of the list. Come on back in here.
KI5 OZZ and the Boredom Breaker Net W8 HRF. Good afternoon, Miss Nancy. Thanks for running the second hour here. As for Christmas traditions, we're still in the middle of trying to figure out new Christmas traditions. We're figuring out who's going to whose house and when, and trying to get into a good rhythm. I think we've been going over to Lucy's family's house for Christmas Eve for a good number of years now, so that's kind of becoming a nice tradition. Liking that one. And I don't know, making pumpkin rolls around the holidays, sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas, is another tradition we've been starting. We typically make about 8 or so and kind of distribute them to friends and family as the holidays progress. But that's a couple that come to mind. Can't think of anything else right now. But just spending time with family. But appreciate you running the second hour here, Miss Nancy. Good to hear you. And it's kind of cool to be able to get on your hour because I'm normally working. So to have the day off and be able to check in. So, anyways, I'll send it back to you. Miss Nancy. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And if we don't talk, have a Merry Christmas. Maybe we'll hear you on the Christmas edition of the Beacon Net. KI5OZZ, W8 HRF.
Gotcha, Josh, and I made sure to proxy Lucy in there, and I think I heard Betty in the background there. So if so, hi, Betty. It's good to see you. Hopefully you can get on the radio sometime soon. 73 at you there, Josh, and howdy to Miss Lucy. We'll clear with W8 HRF, and come on down to Mark. I didn't quite get your prefix there, SFS Mark, Southern Mark, if you will. Come on, welcome to the net. Come on in.
Kia A Serapato, sir. Kia A, yeah, Serapato, sir. Now you got me thinking. And we got 36 degrees here. We got snow shower. Like a combination of rain and snow combinating together. And I feel like 33 degrees. Gas price at 285, excuse me. 289 a gallon. All around Wadber. And doing okay right now. And let me drop that for a bit. I play the holiday tradition at Christmas. And I usually net Wednesday I won't be on the boring net. I'll be on the Piranha net, but I won't be on the boring net. I'll be with my family and net weekend. Yeah, but pretty much all I got, and so like I say, my call sign KEASFS is okay. Kia A Serapato, sir. Mark in Wadbert, Ohio.
Gotcha, Mark, with the Kilo Echo 8. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I had to, like I said, run across the room, and I couldn't remember if it was a KE or W or what in the wide world of sports it was. But we got you in there regardless, you have a wonderful Wednesday and a Merry Christmas to you. 73, and hopefully we'll hear you on the radio, that barometer net here and there. Anyway, we'll clear with KE8SFS and come on down to Neil in Brewster, WD8LLA. Any favorite holiday traditions? Welcome.
KI50ZZ. This is WD8LLA. Good afternoon, Miss Nancy. Thanks for running the net. Boy, everybody's so clear on 2 meters, it's unbelievable. I think my favorite memory was before we had a television, and we had a phonograph that played 78 records, and they'd play Christmas music. And I actually learned to sing Silent Night in German. But we strung popcorn. We'd set with a string and make long beads that could put on the tree, and all we had was like 6 or 8 bubble lights on our tree. That was probably back in 52 or 3 in there somewhere. But thanks for all you guys that run the net. I heard Dave in there. I hope he had smooth sailing. So that's all I got here. I did hear a real bad thing. One of the comedians on TV said they were so poor as a child that his father went out in the alley and shot the shotgun, and later told all the kids that Santa committed suicide. There wouldn't be no Christmas. WD8LLA from Metro Brewster, back to net control.
What a horrible thing to be that poor, my gosh. But that is totally intriguing that you were able to learn and sing Silent Night in German. And there is a tale, I don't know if it's true or not, that in 1944, on Christmas Eve, there was a ceasefire. And the tale goes that the German and Allied forces exchanged gifts and had coffee around a bonfire and sang at one another for Christmas Eve. But for World War II, but I don't know if that's true or not. So I know there's one guy that knows a lot about World War II that might be able to put any truth to that. But Neil, you have a wonderful Wednesday. 73 at you, clear with WD8LLA. And Merry Christmas to you as well. And let's hop on down here and pick up Dave, NT8D. Welcome to the show this afternoon. Any favorite holiday traditions?
Good afternoon, Miss Nancy. Good afternoon, everybody on the net. All of the listeners. What a beautiful Ohio great day here in Copley. And what you heard is true, Miss Nancy. It was such a success that the higher-up officers had to threaten to shoot and court-martial the soldiers to get them to start fighting again. After that Christmas, they didn't want to go back to the battle. They were done. And the officers had to force them to go back to war. So that was a true story. Traditions. Mine are changing because I am, for the first year, a single dad empty nester. So it's just me and 3 cats. And so the festive feelings are kind of different this year. Going to go up and spend Christmas Eve with my dad, and my siblings are supposed to show up. Hopefully, my kid gets there as well. We've been celebrating Christmas on Christmas Eve since my daughter was born, because then she had her Christmas days at her mother's house, or I say at least after I got custody. So we've been doing Christmas Eve for, 17, 18 years now. I miss doing the Christmas trees when we were kids. Decorating the tree was just one of the most fun things we used to do as kids. I've got one of my mother's wreaths hanging on my door. And one thing that has become a tradition over the years, and I expect will be there, is my brother is going to make some chicken paprikash. So that'll be our Christmas dinner. Actually, I made some paprikash yesterday. I'm going to have leftovers today. So that's what we got so far as traditions, Nance. Merry Christmas to you. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you before the holiday gets here. Back to Net Control, NTAD.
Well, absolutely splendid, Dave. And I have felines as well. And I have to ask you, do you make sure that they get a special holiday dinner as well?
They get special treats. They get to graze on kibble, and then they each get a wet food breakfast.
Very good indeed. If we have bird for the holiday, whatever holiday it is, I tend to, cut out a snippet or three for the ones that we have here in the house. And we actually have 2 adoptees that are outside right now, so they'll be getting a little something too. So good to hear from you, Dave, and thanks for sharing. And speaking of decorating the tree, now that I have grandchildren, I have been making a tradition of either making or outright giving them an ornament for their Christmas tree that I hope they are able to keep and bring with them when they go out into the big wide world. Great to hear from you, Dave. I'm sure we'll be talking again on the Barometer Net sometime in the near future. We'll clear with NT8D. Have a wonderful Wednesday and 73 at you. This is KI5OZZ on today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. And the question of the day is sharing your favorite holiday or winter traditions. Please come forth with your call. I'm listening.
KI5OZZ, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG, Nick in Orville, Ohio.
Kilo Zulu 8 Tango Golf, KZATG Mobile, Tim in, Northeast Ohio, Orville.
KA8LYJ with a recheck.
KI5TAQ, Mobile in the taco truck.
Alrighty, I picked up Nick at the top of the set there, KD8SLG. I've got Tim in the mobile, KZ8TG. I've got KA8LYJ, and I got Taco Tim in the taco truck, KI5TAQ. Since you're mobile, Tim, let's take the first Tim, KZ8TG. Welcome to the net. Come on in.
I forgot the question. Give me the question again quick, Nancy.
Sure, no worries. We are sharing favorite holiday or wintertime traditions.
Okay. Thanks, Nancy. I apologize. I'm mobile. I didn't really catch what everybody else said. So holiday tradition, something we didn't do as a kid, but as an adult, I love it. So we open one present on Christmas Eve. Somebody's probably already said that. So I got 4 presents under the tree. I get to open one on Christmas Eve and the rest on Christmas Day. So I guess that's my thing. I'm old enough to have kids now all over the country, and so I don't really get to see you because they're all gone and college and past college and etc. So that's about it. Just wanted to jump in here and say hi. I'm off this afternoon mobiling around, getting some stuff done. My mom's getting older, so I had to go to her place today and help her with some stuff. So I'll leave it at that. And, yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Festivus and all those things. I'm sure I forgot a bunch, but everybody have a good one. 73, KZ8TG Mobile.
Well, Tim, you make sure and mobile safe out there, and Merry Christmas to you. And you were the first to share about opening the one gift on the Christmas Eve. So thank you for your contribution there. You make sure and mobile safe. 73 at you. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll clear KZ8TG and come on down to our other mobile, Tim, in the taco truck, KI5TAQ. Give us a favorite holiday tradition.
Oh, good afternoon, Miss Nancy, and to everybody else on the net. This is KI5TAQ. Good question. For me, it's like enjoying the nieces and nephew. Look for the pickle in the Christmas tree, whether be it on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and they get to open their first Christmas gift. And then, of course, everybody else falls in line. Another thing too is having family together, enjoying a Christmas meal and Christmas dessert, which could be anything including tiger butter, and that is delicious. So that's all I have to say. The only thing to be saying is just be careful out on these roads, no matter where you are, because there's crazies out here between now, Christmas, and days after Christmas. This is KI5TAQ.
Oh yes, the desserts are definitely to die for on Christmas for Christmas dinner for sure. Tim, you make sure and mobile safe out there, and 73 at you. Make sure to say hey to Becca for us, and have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll clear with KI5TAQ, and before I forget about it, let's snaggle our recheck here real quick. Bob, KA8LYJ, come on in.
Oh yeah, this is KA8LYJ. Just wanted to chime in real quick. You're absolutely right about the Christmas truce, but it was not 1944 World War II. It was 1914 World War I.
KA8LYJ, you still there for your recheck there, Bob?
Facing each other in trenches across no man's land, and Silent Night was the trigger for it. The Germans were singing it in their language, the British in English. And
just go on up to the top of the order here, and now Nick, KD8SLG, welcome to the net this afternoon. Good to hear you.
Across no man's land, was miraculously not shot, and left a gift on the bank at the British trench.
KI5OZZ.
And then they started exchanging gifts back and forth.
LYJ
and ended up
is
having
still
a soccer match in no man's
talking
land
over here on the repeater. He quick keyed.
Exchanging
gifts,
you know, what little rations they had,
I'm just gonna
sharing
pick it up here.
And like the other guy said, the higher ups, absolutely, without question, furious, and put fraternization rules, very stern fraternization
Christmas
rules
traditions,
in place to make
I always
darn
open
sure
all
that
my
nothing
gifts
like
on
that
Christmas
could ever
Eve with
happen
my mom
again.
because, well, I went out with my friends Christmas Eve.
LYJ, back to you.
And this is a callback to the days of my wasted youth, by the way. And we would all give each other bottles for Christmas, which means, yeah, Christmas morning was not going to be fun for anybody, even if I made it home. So there. But this year's Christmas tradition is the traditional viewing of Die Hard, of course. So, I'd like to invite you all to the Beacon Net tonight, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-in start a half hour before the net. Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there. We are linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. So hope to hear a bunch of you there tonight. Thanks, Nancy. Fine business as always. KD8SLG, back to net control.
Fine business, Nick, and dual fine business, especially for the Christmas movie, even though, you know, the guy himself has said it's not a Christmas movie. But what does he know? So I make sure I watch Die Hard every year myself. So there you go. Great to hear you, Nick. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And 73 at you. We'll clear K88 SLG, and Bob will go down and pick you up for your recheck. Sorry about that. KA8LYJ. Come on in.
This is KA8LYJ. Sorry, I think I doubled with Nick for pretty much the whole thing. I was just chiming in to say that you were right about the Christmas truce, but it was not 1944 World War II. It was 1914 World War I. German and British troops facing each other in trenches in eastern France. Silent Night triggered it, the Germans singing it in German and the British in English, and prompted one brave German soldier to jump out of the trench and leave a gift on the other side of no man's land on the edge of the British trench. Miraculously was not shot doing so, and that triggered some camaraderie, and eventually they all emerged from the trenches, exchanged gifts, shared their rations, and played a soccer game in the middle of no man's land. And like the other guy said, the higher-ups were absolutely furious and put fraternization rules in place to make darn sure that nothing like that could ever happen again. And this is KA8LYJ.
Thank you for that, and I appreciate the correction on that, it being the World War I Christmas Eve truce. And I want to go ahead and remind everyone, because of all of the links that are coming into the system, make sure to try to not quick key. And I appreciate that, Bob, coming in here and giving that correction. And I had heard at one point in time and totally forgot about it until you said it, that they did play a soccer game in the snow. So thanks again for that. We'll clear with KA8LYJ. And that's the bottom of the list at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is KI5OZZ on today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. The question of the day is, what are your favorite holiday or winter traditions? So please come in with your call. I'm listening.
Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Victor Victor KE8WVV. Ethan in Manaway.
W3TV Whiskey 3 Echo Tango Bravo.
Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Papa Uniform KJ5 EPU.
November 5 Charlie Echo Lima Curtis in Owasso.
Fine, round of check-ins there, and real quick, KJ5EPU, are you mobile?
Yes, ma'am. I'm at your 18 Willow Trucker.
Well, from one former trucker to another, welcome to the show, and as mobile, you have the con, good sir, welcome.
I really didn't have any Christmas tradition as a kid, but now, well, I really don't got one now. My wife and kids do, but I be out here on the road delivering everybody else Christmas gifts so much. I don't even have enough time to have my own tradition with my own family.
Oh, I feel you. You might be lucky if you get an extra 34 in there, yeah?
I think I can squeeze one in on, I think, Christmas Eve and Christmas, I should be on.
Well, let's certainly hope so, and that you can participate in any shenanigans, malarkey, or traditions at that.
you. I hope I can get there, because I already missed Thanksgiving. I hope the plan is to make it this time. But I'll be clear. Catch you by VPU.
Well, Kendrick, you make sure and mobile safe out there. Keep the dirty side down from one trucker to another. Stay blessed and watch out for the, well, you know. We'll clear with KJ5 EPU. Hope you get home for Christmas there, and you're welcome back on the frequency at any time. Let's go back up to the top of the list and snaggle Ethan, KE8WV. Welcome to the show this afternoon.
Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Victor Victor. Well, good afternoon, everybody on the net. You caught me just at the perfect time. I was just done finishing up with some soldering on a couple wires. So, just got done with that, and now I'm letting it cool down. I'm going to put the shrink tube over it. Anyways, I don't have a whole lot. We are trapping mice, I guess. We've got a whole bunch of mouse traps set up for the winter because they're coming in and trying to keep warm. We're not letting them, though. And so far, we've caught like 4 of them so far. So at this rate, the cats can retire pretty soon. And I mean, they're good at killing them when they find them, but these mouse traps, they just lure them and get them. So the cats, I don't know if they're happy or sad about it. But I got the big gloves out, and I picked up one of the mice out of the trap, and brought it over to the one cat, and the cat was like sniffing it, and then absolutely went like, oh, that's a mouse, and he started slapping at it and all that, having a great time. And then I put it outside in the woods somewhere, so that's going pretty well. And like I said, I'm soldering up some wires for a little fan here. Not the first time I've done one of these fans, so not too difficult, and it looks like it's doing just fine. So, anyways, I don't have very much else, and I'm going to say 73s and Merry Christmas. Wait, you said Christmas traditions. Well, every year about this time, we make a whole bunch of Christmas cookies. So, we used to do it with my aunt, but she passed away in 2021, and I think this year we're doing chocolate crinkle cookies, sugar cookies, and peanut butter blossoms. Anyways, back to you, KE8WVV, 73s.
Check.
Well, Ethan, that is a great tradition to have, and I'm curious about your mousetrap setup, but I'll give you a hint. Look up the plans or the instructions on how to do a bucket trap. Those work splendidly well, and there's many ways to do them. 73 at you. We'll clear with KE8WVV. I do believe I heard a recheck in there. Come on in.
I just thought it'd be funny. So you said one trucker to another. Is that like the same thing as like brother from another mother? I'm not sure. KZ8TG Mobile.
W8WKY.
Sorry, I had to let me, but Tim, yeah, those words went through my head, but I stopped them before they came out of my mouth. So yes, it did go through my head. And, yeah, you read my brain, but I won't expect that of you all the time. Good to hear you in there, Tim. Let's hop on down here and pick up Eddie. First we'll clear with KE8WVV. Eddie, W3ETB. How's it going in Maryland?
Yeah, hi there, Nancy. It's going really well right now. Actually, the temperature is 50 degrees, and I think it feels somewhere like 50. There's no wind, and just got back from the grocery store a little while ago, so I missed Dustin entirely. Sorry, Dustin, if you're still listening. And unfortunately, I was engrossed in trying to pick out the right items that the wife had on the list, make sure I got everything correctly, and because she didn't come with me, so she stayed home. And I have several stories about mice that are kind of interesting, but I guess since you'd asked about traditions, you know, it's been a long time ago, but you know, I used to take like a little piece of cardboard and cut it out like a little doorway, and stick it onto the baseboard, and I would put a couple of little, you know, little tiny Christmas trees on either side of it, and I made like a little, sort of like a little wreath and put over top of it, so make like a little doorway for the mouse and Christmas decorations for the mouse, and you know, where we were living at the time, we didn't really have any mice, but when we were living over on the eastern shore of Maryland, we had a couple of fields around us, and there was a few chicken houses, you know, that was in one side, and every wintertime we would get mice. Would come in. We get, you know, usually about anywhere from 4 to 6 mice that would come in, and we would catch them. We never had a cat, you know, so we did have a little dog, his little West Island Terrier, but he didn't really discourage the mice from coming in. They came in anyway. So anyway, that's what I have for now. W3ET.
Well, that is about the cutest thing I think I've ever heard, is decorating the little mouse hole in the baseboard. My goodness. Well, you did something, that's for sure. Again, here, Eddie, 73 at you. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and hopefully we'll catch you further on down to Coax. We'll clear W3ETB and come on down to Curtis, N5CEL. Welcome to the show this afternoon. Give us a favorite holiday tradition.
Well, all my holiday traditions are in the past, so I guess maybe one of the more fond ones was stringing up popcorn and cranberries for the tree when I was a kid. But I don't have anything for the net today. Just thank you for running it. Hope everybody has wonderful holidays and some great evening times between now and then. I'm going to go ahead and say 73s and turn it back to net control and get back to work. My lunch break is over. N5CEO.
Well, got you, Curtis, and I do remember stringing up the popcorn at one point in time ourselves, and make sure to work that job and don't let it work you, right? We'll clear with N5CEL. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and 73 at you. Great to hear you on the net here. And that's the bottom of the list, and it is the top of the hour, so I'm going to go ahead and make this last call for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ. Please come with your call. I'm listening.
KI4DTR, Kilo India 4, Delta Charlie Romeo. Charles in Cary, North Carolina. I'm in and out. Just want to add one to the count. Say happy holidays.
All right, CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot, Yankee, Ray in Tulsa.
Kilo 7, Yankee, Bravo, Papa, Annette, Twin Falls.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, KI5WDM, Donald in the Osage, in and out. Have a great day, everybody.
That was a great bunch of check-ins there. I got KI4DCR, Charles, for your in and out, and Merry Christmas to you. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And kind of sound like you were mobile, so make sure and mobile safe out there. I got Ray, K5CFY. I've got Annette, KK7YBP, and I got Donald in the Osage. And I believe you're probably still mobile too. So you make sure and mobile safe out there. And thank you for your in and out. And say howdy to your lovely for us. 73 at you. Let's go back up here and pick up Ray, K5CFY. Welcome to the net.
OZZ, K5, CFY. Good afternoon there, Miss Nancy. Just wanted to check in on the net there. I was hoping Ron would come in here. Ron and I used to do a Santa net on the Broken Arrow repeater every year. This was just before the COVID thing, and Ron was the net controller, and we had Santa, which was Bill W5KKY, and I had one of my radios on HF, and I would twist the knobs and all the weird sounds and everything. Had it keyed up on the 9-1, and then Ron would holler for Santa. And we did this for quite a few years. It worked out pretty good, and then around the COVID thing, it kind of died off. But anyway, that's all I got. As far as traditions, you know, we used to get, let me let this drop. The whole families, aunts, uncles, and we'd all meet at somebody's house and have the Christmas Eve dinner and exchange gifts and all that kind of thing. Anyway, Nancy, appreciate you running the net. Looking forward to catching you next Wednesday. You and Dustin and Nick ought to be a fun time. With that, I'll say 73, everybody. Merry Christmas if I don't get to talk to you before then. Back to you, Nancy. Again, thanks for what you do there. K5, CFY.
Comment. And your kind words, great to hear from you. And you make sure to see how to do the other half for us and give Fred a scritch on the head for me. We'll clear with K5 CFY. And come on down to Annette, KK7YBP. Welcome to the net this afternoon. Give us a favorite holiday tradition.
Comment.
Hey there, Nancy. Yeah, not too much of this way in Twin Falls. Weather looks pretty. And just holiday tradition would be probably, I don't know, me and my husband actually just pop popcorn, sit back and watch some whatever movies that we can find. We don't watch Christmas movies, but we will find, you know, some new movies that we can watch and just kick back for the day. We open gifts whenever we decide to open gifts. It may be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe around supper time. There's no rush on them, you know. No rush, no need to rush. That's for sure. So other than that, I'll take it back to you. What's your call sign, hon, and where are you located at?
Oh, thank you, Annette. And the call sign here is Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5 OZZ, and I am in Peggs, Oklahoma. It's about an hour's drive east of Tulsa.
W8WKY.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Hope you guys enjoy your weather today, and 73 all around.
Oh, thank you, Annette. 73 back at you. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and thanks for checking into the net today. We'll clear a KK7YBP and go on to the comment that chipped in there. Come on in.
This is Kilo Charlie 5, Bravo Golf. On your list of check-ins there, I guess someone walked all over me. I wanted to get on the list, though, and I'll wave a hand there at Ray as he's exiting. But I just needed to get on the list before you closed out the day there. KC5RBG.
Well, I walked all over there, Shannon. That's usually Alan's job. Well, I got you in the log there. Thanks for checking in, and so Merry Christmas to you and have a Wednesday. And with KC5RG, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every of you that checked in. I'd like to thank the RCWA for letting us have a repeater in up to us, and all the other Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And it is to amateur use, whatever that be, but the new law. This is the I-5 OZZ.
Also, I get locked on.
This is Katie SLG. Thank everybody who participated today. We'll be back in see you there. Thank you very much for your use. This is KG. I am clear.
Take care, everyone. I don't think I'll be in this time on next Thursday. That's Christmas Day. So, have a great day.
W8WKY.
K listening. KE8H&K, anybody out here for a quick radio check?
KD8H&K, K88LYJ, you're coming in clear.
Okay, thanks for the comeback. I had hit a couple keys on the radio here and had got it into intermittent mode, and I didn't hear anybody on the repeater, and I know the border breaker net kind of runs about this time sometimes, so just wanted to make sure I got it back working. I'm mobile here, picking the boy up from school, so thanks for coming back to me. K8H&K, back over to you, 73.
Hello.
KE8HNK, K88LYJ. Yeah, you just missed the Boredom Breaker net. They just wrapped it up about 15 minutes ago. But yeah, whatever you did to adjust your buttons, you adjusted correctly. You're back on the repeater. Everything's cool. This is K88LYJ clear, 73.
K88LYJ, KD8SLG.
KD8SLG, K88LYJ, go ahead. How's it going, Nick?
Hey, Bob. How you doing? I just want to take a second and explain to you what happened this afternoon. When we're linked to the big systems like that, you gotta let everything drop, and then wait a second or two, then key up, wait another second or so, and start talking, or something's going to get lost along the way. And what happened was you must have quick keyed in between there, and we were hearing everything you were saying right here on the W8WKY, but none of it was making through
the system to anybody else out there. So just keep that in mind for next time so we don't lose you. And yeah, I was talking when you came back because I listen on both channels, and to find out if that happens, I can listen in 2 places at once there. Anyway, yeah, that's my recommendation for that, and also thanks for the information. KD8SLG.
KD8SLG, K8LYJ. Yeah, Nick, I heard the beep. I thought I waited a second before I keyed up, but apparently I didn't wait long enough. Oh well. Live and learn. I'm not new to ham, but I am new to all these fancy digital link ups. So yeah, I guess there's a little bit of a learning curve involved. I'm still getting the hang of it. We'll get it ironed out. Thanks for the info. Appreciate it. K8LYJ.
I'm not sure in this particular case, but this happens sometimes too. And I wasn't watching the dashboard that closely, but there are also a bunch of random key ups in between things. And if you happen to key up at the same time as somebody else who's randomly keying up or actually keying up, and you get washed out, you just don't know about it. So it happens. No worries, man. And generally it works pretty good. So you have a great afternoon, sir, and we'll talk to you later on. KA8LYJ, KD8SLG. I'll be clear on yours.
All right, yeah. Overall, I like these link ups. It's really cool to sit here on 2 meters and talk to somebody in in Oklahoma or Texas, or for goodness sake, we have a guy that checks in on the beacon net from the Philippines semi-regularly. That's cool as heck on VHF. So yeah, the good outweighs the bad, definitely. There's just I guess a wee bit of a learning curve, and I'll get it sorted out. This is K8LYJ Clear.